Today we're going to talk about 8 pro tips that's going to help you when you're starting or expanding your lawn care business. I'm Frank, and I'm all about helping business owners and entrepreneurs start and grow their lawn care business. So, if you're looking to start or expand your existing lawn care business, make sure to subscribe, like, and hit the bell button so you're notified of my future videos. Let's get started. So today we're going to talk about 8 pro tips that's going to help you be more efficient when you're starting and growing your lawn care business. These are some of the tips that I wish I would have known whenever I was in business, starting out and going through some of the struggles that we all go through. You don't want to appear needy or desperate when you give an estimate to a customer. They will sense that. You want to be confident in your estimate and the work and quality and the value that you bring to the job. So make sure you're not being needy or desperate when presenting your quote to the customer. You don't want to give your customer too much information. You don't want them to be overwhelmed, and you want to stay on topic. You want to get the job and get the job done for them as efficiently as possible, and that also goes hand in hand when giving your estimates. So again, don't overwhelm them with a lot of choices. You want to keep it simple. Would you like A or B or C? Don't overwhelm them with a whole lot of choices, because that just makes it more difficult for them to choose, and it gives them an excuse to put you off until the next visit. You want to get it simplified, and that way you can make the sale right away. Having too many price points is another way to confuse your customer. Let's take mowing, for example. If you're able to get a formula where you can give a price per square foot on a property, and you can measure that property online, which you can, there are tools to do that. This way you can give a price specific to that lawn based on square footage right over the phone. That's the way you keep it simple. Same thing with mulch and any other services that you provide. If you can do it in a cookie cutter way, then the customer doesn't have an opportunity to really put you off. You are giving them a price, and you know what the service that you're providing, and so do they, and that way they can make a decision right there and then, and you can make the sale. Giving your customers too many options to pay is another mistake that I personally made when I first started my lawn care business. I was giving my customers the options to pay with check, cash, and all types of credit cards. And personally, I found myself chasing my money when it came to checks or cash. So I changed my mindset and decided to go credit cards only. And that's something that I encourage you to do from the get-go. You will find it much easier to collect when it comes to credit card. You do the service, you charge the credit card, and the money is in your bank in a day or two. Now, when you're dealing with checks and cash, sometimes you're going to have to deal with chasing your money. Me personally, I don't want to do that. And I encourage you to take the steps from the get-go to decide and take credit card only. Firing problematic customers is probably one of the best things you can do when it comes to your mindset and your employees' well-being. So ask yourself, if you're not willing to deal with this customer, why should it be right for you to have to pawn them off to your employees? I like to treat my employees well, and you should too. So if you have a problematic customer and your employees are dealing with it, whether it's for services or whatever, I think you should fire that customer right off the bat. Again, When your customer is giving your employees a hard time, whether it's on the phone or at the job site where you can never get the job done perfectly for that customer, then it ruins everyone's day. And that trickles down to your other employees, and it could affect other customers. Because if you're in a bad mood in the field, you might treat other customers poorly because one customer treated you poorly. So get rid of the bad customers and you will be thankful for that. Not charging additional service fees is a mistake in my mind. And I want to give you an example of what I'm talking about so you are going to be more clear on this. So let's say you're mowing a lawn and you're getting a set price for the mowing that you're doing. Let's say it's $35 and you're going out and mowing the lawn, or your employees are. And the customer comes out and says, hey, can you haul off these 2 branches? It's not going to take very long. Oh, hey, can you pull a few weeds out of my flower bed? It's not going to take very long. And we all know it takes longer than what the customer thinks, and they expect you to add that service to the mowing for no additional charge. And I like to set a precedence from the get-go. When that customer does that, you want to tell them, absolutely, we can do that for you. It's going to be X number of dollars per man hour. So for example, down here, we're going to do $45 per man hour. No problem, Mrs. Jones. We're going to be able to do the shrubs or whatever you need. It's going to be an additional $45 per man hour. That's aside from the set price for the mowing. This way you set a precedence and they don't take advantage of you. And if they're taking advantage of your employees and you're not there, one of the best things you can do is let the employees know, Mrs. Jones, no problem. If you could, please call the office and schedule the additional work for a future visit. We have a full route and it's not something that we can get to today. That way, your employees are not faced with the dilemma of what to charge or what to say. That's the way I would do it, and I encourage you to do the same. That way you're not being taken advantage of. Not simplifying your scheduling is a money burner. So what I mean by that is you're basically burning money. And let's look at it from a financial standpoint. When you're first starting out, I get it. You're gonna do lawns wherever people call you, right? Because you're thinking that, man, I'm making money and I gotta go ahead and take that lawn. But in reality, as you grow, you wanna try to get route density. You wanna simplify the route so you're concentrating on a geographical area and really getting that route density where it's gonna benefit you on the bottom line. You're not spending a whole lot of money driving from one location to another, and basically that's burning time and money, right? So you wanna make sure that you're doing everything within one area, and then you can grow out from there. So it's very important for me, and I think it should be for you too, to really concentrate on one area and really grow that area. And as you expand, you can grow into other areas. Not making the sale really comes from lack of experience. And when you're first starting out, you're gonna probably have those challenges. One of the things that's gonna help you with this lack of experience is really simplifying the process of the sale. And that's some of the things that we've gone through today. Making sure that you're not giving the customer too many choices, making sure that you have the right price for the product or service that you're doing and not giving them a whole slew of different choices to make. Those things will help you in making the sale. What I want to see and what I've taught in the past is when that phone rings and you're on the phone, you give them the quote and you make the sale. Don't be afraid to ask for payment. Yes, Mrs. Jones, let's get you started. All I need is a credit card on file and we'll get started this week. Make it simple and don't worry too much. Your experience level will increase over time. Do some more research, and you might want to even try practicing with a coworker or your office person and role play on the sale. Again, make it simple. Yes, Mrs. Jones, we can get started. Can I get a credit card on file? That's when you've made the sale. I hope this video was helpful for you today and you're able to implement some of these ideas in a beneficial way in your existing lawn care business. That would be great. If you want to see other videos or topics that you're specifically interested in, please comment below. That way I know what kind of material and content to create for you. Also, please make sure to subscribe, like, and hit the bell button so you're notified of my future videos. See you next time, Lawn Care Pros.